Hey guys, it's RobTechHelp and welcome back to another video. So I needed to get a new monitor for my home workstation setup, and I decided to get the Dell SE2216H 22-inch full HD monitor, and I wanted to do a quick unboxing video and give you guys my first impression of this budget monitor. I'm very keen to find out if I can use this monitor as well for gaming, sort of a budget gaming monitor. So that is a test that I plan to do in the coming weeks. Now, firstly, I bought this monitor new, but at the same time it was second hand on Amazon, which means that the box itself isn't new, but the monitor is actually not used and it's still pretty in new condition, basically, which is why the box looks pretty old and it was a struggle to open up, as you can tell from the video. But let's take a look at the components in the box. So, firstly, you get some sort of a user guide and warranty information sheet. So there's not much, just the usual warranty sort of information that you get from these sort of sheets. But the main contents in this when you buy this monitor is that you get a 3-pin plug for the monitor. You get the base for the monitor, which actually feels very sturdy and strong. So you know that this one is not going anywhere once you fit it in. This is a very, very strong material that I have to say I'm very, very impressed with it. I'll speak more on that later on in the video. Then next up is a stem. That's what I like to call it, but I guess you call it a midsection. This is how you basically link the base and the monitor itself together. Then you also have a connection cable in there. I believe this is a VGA cable. Unfortunately there isn't any HDMI cable provided in this, which means if you would have to get your own HDMI cable to connect this if you want to use a HDMI cable. And then finally you have the monitor itself. Now at first glance, the monitor has a clean, sleek design. That's one thing I very much noticed in this, and it's got a really nice black piano type finish on it as well. Look at the color. It looks really got that black piano sort of finish on the sides of it. What you would get on a black grand piano. But I'll get more into this later on in the video. So let's dive right into the components. We have this the cable which I mentioned earlier that you can use. Basically just use that to connect your PC and the monitor together if you don't have a HDMI cable. But next up is the base, which actually has a really solid feel to it with a nice silver finish, and underneath it you can see the parts which actually enable the base to be stable on a platform. Up next we have what I like to call the stem, as I mentioned before, which basically slots into the base and slots into the monitor as well, actually. And this allows you to tilt the monitor forwards or backwards. So this is actually one of the most important components that you need to basically fit the monitor and the base together. Then of course we have the 3-pin plug cable, which allows you to power on the monitor. That's simply all it's going to do for you. Finally, we have the monitor itself. The monitor comes with 2 connectivity options. It's got HDMI port and a VGA port, and it also has 5 buttons on the front, as you can see, which allows you to control the features on the monitor. I think one of the things that I don't really like about this monitor so far is that I don't believe that it has a 3mm jack socket for you to sort of put a jack in and have an external microphone, and it doesn't have a microphone of its own. So in terms of gaming, you're going to have issues in that respect. So I probably don't think these will be great for gaming at all because of that aspect. But as you can see, guys, this is how the base and the middle section, or stem as I call it, fit together. You just need to line it up and push it into the base until it clicks into place. Now, honestly, I love how easy it is to fit. I love how easy it fits into the base, and it doesn't actually take that much effort to fit it in. But once you fit it in the base, it's actually really difficult to take apart. I really could not take it apart when I tried to, once I fit it in there. So it's not going to go anywhere, which is good, as obviously it means that it's very sturdy, which is what you want. And as you can see, you can also see how the stem fits into the monitor as well. So again, when you hear a click in there, you know it's in. And again, very, very strong. It's not going to come off. Now, this is the monitor when it's fully assembled together with everything, and there's no more pieces to put together, obviously, except for plugging it into with the cable and obviously turning it on. But yes, this is what it looks like. Obviously, my hands had a bit of a cream on there, so I kind of messed up the screen a bit, which is why you see some handprints on there. But as you can see, you can see me trying to tilt it up and down, and it seems like it's not very smooth. And to be fair, it kind of makes sense because it's only £89 on Amazon, so that's a budget price. So you can't expect great quality in terms of everything to be great. But as I said, the material is good, so it's got its pros and cons. But finally, this is the final step. Obviously, you can see how the plug goes inside, and now you'll be able to see how the HDMI cable is also fits in. They all have their ports at the back in the same side. So it goes in. It doesn't take long for the HDMI and the three pin plug to go inside, and that's really how to really pull everything all together. Now, what you're going to see is you're going to see what it looks like when it's on, with nothing has been altered on it in terms of the features. This obviously because this is just the first unboxing, so I need to use it for a while to actually give a proper review to see. But of course, Windows 10, it looks okay. So far, it's got. I mean, I think it's not the strongest response time. I think 60 hertz, so it's not bad. And obviously, this is how my complete workstation looks like at the moment. But yes, guys, so if you want to see more gaming and tech content, please consider subscribing. It's Rob Tech Help here. I'm out.